folks, keep looking to your right-hand side. Off in the distance, you might be able to spot out some of our African penguins. Yes, you didn't hear me correctly. These are indeed African penguins and are used to the warm temperatures we have in Florida. Over to our left-hand side, that green and yellow roller coaster is Cheetah Hunt. Cheetah Hunt is a magnetic launch coaster, which means that it uses magnets to launch you 3 different times, taking you from 0 to Cheetah in just a few seconds. The ride itself is about 3.5 minutes long, travels at speeds up to 60 miles an hour, and will take you upside down 1 time. If you keep looking to our left-hand side through the brush and trees, you'll catch a glimpse at the edge of Africa. The Edge of Africa is a 16-acre self-guided walking tour that is home to more than 13 African animal species. Some of the animals you can see include lions, meerkats, hyenas, and hippos splashing around in their 225,000-gallon observation tank. Over to our right-hand side, that large blue and white building is the Serengeti Overlook. The first floor is a restaurant that serves items such as pizza, salad, and sandwiches, and the top floor is a full-service bar for a guest of age. Coming up ahead, the maroon and teal roller coaster is Cobra's Curse. Cobra's Curse opened in June of 2016 and is a family-friendly spin coaster. It features a one-of-a-kind vertical elevator lift that will take you face-to-face with a snake candy. The first third of your ride, you will be facing forward. The second, you'll be facing backward. And the third has your cart free spinning. Coming overhead on both sides of the train, the beige and blue roller coaster is Montu. Montu is named after the Egyptian god of war and is a steel inverted coaster. Inverted meaning the track is above you, leaving your feet dangling below. Montu travels at speeds of 65 miles an hour, goes upside down 7 times, and is consistently ranked one of the top 10 best steel coasters in North America. And folks, we are getting ready to head out of the Egypt area and onto the Serengeti belt. Another reminder to please remain seated, as the animals on our belt are free-roaming wild animals and can cross the track at any time. Now if they choose to do so, the train might suddenly slow down or come to a complete stop. Alright, as we enter the belt, those white animals with curly-Q horns on the left-hand side were the Adax antelope. Adexes are one of the rarest antelope species. As of 2016, there was estimated to be between 200 and 300 remaining in the wild. Beyond the Adexes, they're a little harder to see, but the large tan animals with straight horns on top of their heads were the eland antelope. The elands are one of the largest antelope species, weighing in at over 1 ton. And despite their large size, eland antelope are excellent jumpers. They have been known to jump about 10 feet in the air from a near standstill. Still on our left-hand side, off in the distance, you can see some of our reticulated giraffes. An adult reticulated giraffe can be up to 18 feet tall and weigh 1 ton when fully grown. The giraffes do just about everything from the standing position. This includes eating, sleeping, drinking, and even giving birth. And that means that a baby giraffe's first experience with the world is a 6-foot drop to the ground. Giraffes are actually one of the only animals that can perceive full color. They also have a 360-degree field of vision. And still on our left, beyond the reticulated giraffes, you'll see some of our Grevy zebra in the distance. The Grevies are the larger of the 2 zebra species we have. Their stripes stop at about shoulder height, giving it a completely snowy white belly. Now right up alongside the train on the left, those small tan animals are female impala. In the wild, when impala are threatened, they run in a zigzag pattern, leaping over each other. This unique bright running style confuses the predators and helps impala get away. As we cross this small trestle, over on our left-hand side, those reddish-brown shaggy animals with C-shaped horns are the sable antelope. Now, the sables live in a matriarchal society with the dominant female ruling the herd. Only one male is permitted to live within the herd, and the rest are exiled between the ages of 2 and 3. Over on our left-hand side, you'll see some of our white rhino. When fully grown, white rhino range between 4,000 and 6,000 pounds. But despite their large size, they're really agile and can run at speeds of over 35 miles and turn quickly in tight spaces. As you folks might notice, the white rhino are actually not white. Their skin is a gray color. Dutch settlers misinterpreted the native word "wid," referring to the rhino's wide jaw as meaning white, and therefore misnamed the white rhino. The horns on top of the rhino's noses are actually not made out of bone. They are made out of keratin, which is the same material our fingernails and hair are made out of. Once again, folks, for your safety, we do ask that you please remain seated, even to get that picture-perfect moment. Once again, folks, please remain seated, or the train will have to come to a stop.
Por favor, manténganse sentados.
Once again, folks, please remain seated at all times, even to get that picture-perfect moment. Folks, please remain seated. Thank you. Still on our left-hand side, in the distance out by the tree, you'll see some of our Grevy zebra. The great zebra is the smaller of the two zebra species. If you notice, their stripes do extend all the way around their body, getting wider towards their tail. Just 1 hour after birth, newborn zebra foals are able to run within the herd. They can also identify their mothers based on the pattern of her stripes. Kind of like a human fingerprint, no two zebra have exactly the same stripe pattern. Still on our left-hand side, that black and white bird with an orange and yellow beak is the saddle-bill stork. They can be up to 5 feet tall and have a wingspan of over 9 feet. And beyond the saddle-bill, those small tan animals with a black stripe along their side are the Grant gazelle. The Grant gazelle are unique in the fact that their herd size ranges vastly between 10 and 200 members. And this is depending on how many resources are in the area. Coming up on our left-hand side, lying down, you'll see 2 of our female red-necked ostriches. The ostrich is the only two-toed bird species. They can run at speeds of over 45 miles an hour. When fully grown, ostrich stand up to 9 feet tall and can weigh 330 pounds. One ostrich egg is equivalent to about 24 chicken eggs and will take you 2 hours to completely hard boil. We do also have some more Grant zebra coming up on the left. While we think